Jack had decided to kill his father-in-law. He approached the house with a hammer in hand and rang the doorbell, planning to smash the old man's skull the moment he opened the door. Just as he was about to strike, a neighbor returned home. With a witness present, Jack was forced to claim he was just paying a friendly visit. The suspicious father-in-law reluctantly invited Jack inside. Once in, Jack immediately locked the door behind him. As he prepared to make his move, he was startled to discover his mother-in-law was also home. Panicking, Jack quickly hid the hammer down his pants. The mother-in-law invited Jack to join them for lunch. With no other option, Jack nervously took a seat directly across from his father-in-law. Unfortunately, the hammer head slipped out and fell to the floor with a loud thud, catching his father-in-law's attention. When questioned, Jack claimed he needed it for soccer practice later. He casually picked up the hammer and placed it within reach beside his right hand, but his transparent lie couldn't fool his shrewd father-in-law. Noting Jack's nervous demeanor, the older man realized this wasn't a friendly visit. The father-in-law gripped his knife and fork tightly while Jack slowly inched his hand toward the hammer. Just then, the mother-in-law brought Jack a cup of coffee. She sensed the tension between them and attempted to mediate, but her husband abruptly pushed her back into the kitchen. Jack saw his opportunity, but the moment he stood up, his father-in-law appeared behind him wielding a shotgun. Jack dove to the side as the shotgun blast obliterated the sofa behind him. The impact sent shredded cash erupting from inside the furniture. Though the money was suspicious, Jack had more pressing concerns. He tackled his father-in-law, landing several solid punches. The desperate older man grabbed a power cord and yanked it, causing a computer to fall from above and knock Jack unconscious. The father-in-law shoved Jack aside and lifted a television set to crush him. Just as he was about to deliver the killing blow with the computer, the power cord tripped him. When Jack regained consciousness, he found himself handcuffed in the bathroom, but such restraints were no match for his skills. All he needed was a simple hairpin to escape. Unfortunately, the only hairpin in sight had fallen into the drain. Jack extended his tongue into the drain, but its strength alone wasn't enough to retrieve the pin. Fighting his disgust, he forced his entire mouth into the filthy drain. Despite the revolting process, he successfully recovered the hairpin. Following lock-picking techniques he'd learned online, Jack inserted the pin into the handcuff keyhole. He could almost taste freedom, but reality had other plans. Not only did he fail to unlock the cuffs, but his father-in-law caught him in the act. To teach Jack a lesson, the father-in-law delivered a brutal punch. He then grabbed Jack's head and smashed it against a metal pipe, but the punishment wasn't over yet. After confiscating the hairpin, the father-in-law produced an electric drill and mercilessly bored a hole through Jack's thigh. Yet despite the series of brutal tortures, Jack's determination to escape remained unbroken. Due to copyright restrictions, this film can only be previewed to this point. Its title is Why Don't You Just Die?